Hi, this is Kalyan Karmakar here, and it's Sunday, and this is what I'm having for Sunday lunch. It's a Gujarati meal which has come in from Soam restaurant, and this is the dish which all Gujaratis get a bit crazy about in winter. It's called Undhiyu. It's made with a mix of winter vegetables, and they make something called matri over here, which is like a little pakora, which is very nice. Then there's purple yam, brinjal, sweet potato, flat beans, and peas, and so on. And the flavors really come in from the oil. And this is normally paired with either puri or roti, so I've asked for some roti. And since I called in for food from Soam, which is my favorite vegetarian restaurant in town, I called in for some other stuff as well. So there is the Gujarati dal khichdi, and to have with this is a Gujarati version of the curry, which is primarily yogurt based and sometimes has a bit of chana dal as well. And this is something which we absolutely love in Soam. It's called farali aloo. It's a very light potato dish with a bit of curry leaf, chili, and jeera tempering. They sent this interesting papad, and they were big ones. I broke pieces of it. It's called khuchiya papad. There's a regular one. And I said also send some sweet, Gujarati sweet. So they've sent me a moong dal sheera. And my wife's family are here today. They are all from Surat. So my mom-in-law loves the khichdi as well as, and this is the Surti Undhiyu because they've got vegetable sourced from Surat. And for my wife's mama, who's fond of sweets, I've got the sheera. And talking of Undhiyu, I don't know if you read the story today in the Times Kitchen Tales, but among the main stories there today, there is one of an Assamese lady, Sanjukta Datta, who had her first taste of Undhiyu in Ahmedabad and fell in love with it, and now makes it in Guwahati. And I'm not surprised because the Assamese like slow cooked dishes with a lot of greens in it and seasonal vegetables, and that's what the Undhiyu is about. I had my first taste of Undhiyu years back at the World Trade Center in an advertising festival at the lunch there, and I'm Bengali. And since then, I've fallen in love with it. I think more than my wife, who actually has Surti roots in her. So that's me, Kalyan Karmakar, having a nice Gujarati thali which I made for myself this Sunday afternoon.